What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie, and today I am talking about being a small YouTuber and kind of the reality of that, because I think a lot of people have very different perceptions of YouTubers and people attempting to be YouTubers and smaller YouTubers versus big YouTubers. And I just kind of wanted to say my thoughts as a small YouTuber and just kind of let you in on what it's like to be a small YouTuber. My son is running around with a shirt over his face and he just fell. This is toddler mom life. I don't even know how to start this. I just want to talk about a few things that are basically, for the most part, I want to talk about what makes it difficult to be a small YouTuber. And there's actually quite a few things that make it hard. So first of all, I want to throw out there the realism of today and how YouTube can contribute to somebody's life. I see a lot of people shame smaller YouTubers because it's kind of like people who don't do YouTube and have never like sat down and edited a video don't understand exactly how much work goes into doing that kind of stuff. So it doesn't seem like you're really working when, I mean, my husband probably gets annoyed with how long sometimes I sit at my computer and like I'm editing, and of course it's on and off because I obviously have a child to take care of, but there's a lot of, you know, artistic ability when it comes into editing videos as well. I mean, I could just post this and keep in all the silences of when I'm like stopping to think of what the next thing I'm gonna say is, or when I fumble my words and I edit that out and like that kind of stuff. And it might not seem like a lot, but it does take time. So there is work that's put into it. Another thing I want to say is that for me personally, and I am going to, I very often speak very generally when I make videos like this, and I'm just going to say off the bat, I'm not meaning to. If I say you, I mean me. It's just how I say it sometimes. I really don't mean to, but for me personally, now my first video was posted in 2006 on my YouTube channel. And it was a stupid video of me and my friend dancing. So no, there wasn't much of like an art to that kind of stuff. But when I first heard about YouTube, I just thought it was really fun to put videos on YouTube or just the internet in general. I want to say, I think it was my sophomore year of high school, I actually started to make music videos with my friends and other just like compilation videos where I found joy in editing these videos and putting them onto my Facebook for people to see. That's where I started posting it on Facebook. When it came to like the more edited compilation videos and things, I started making them all the time, and like my friends would see them and was like, oh, let's make a video, and all of them just wanted to do it because they wanted to see the end result, because none of them touched the editing process but me. Like every creative thought that went into every bit of those videos was for me. And I'm not trying to like discredit anybody, I'm just saying the fact that like I enjoyed it, I loved it, and we would stay up all night, well I would stay up all night and edit these videos, and I found so much joy in it. Like my first editing software was Windows Movie Maker because I had an old Dell laptop, and I just thought it was so much fun. So back then, YouTube wasn't a thing to make a career out of, and I wouldn't even say that it still is. It's definitely a good foundation to invest in yourself. I'm just making sure he doesn't kill himself running around with a shirt on his face. It wasn't a way to make money. It wasn't a way to make a name for yourself. It wasn't a way to get sponsorships and things. It was literally just people made videos and they posted them online. So this is where I also get a little frustrated. I watch mainly mommy YouTubers, family vloggers, that kind of thing, which is why I make those kind of videos, because it's the kind of videos that I enjoy watching, so I enjoy also putting them together. So that was the kind of stuff I just started to put together because it's the stuff that I like to watch and I can relate to it. But what bothers me is there's a few, I'm not gonna say a lot, but there's a few like mommy vloggers, mom, family YouTube channels that I've watched that they like to make the comments of, YouTube wasn't always like this, and a lot of times people get into this now to make money, and they say it almost like it's a bad thing. Meanwhile, they're collecting their check every month from YouTube and their subscriptions and their sponsorships, but still have the nerve to talk about smaller YouTubers wanting to make an income through YouTube. The fact of the matter is, yes, it is a possibility now. So for somebody like me that like I just enjoy putting videos together and I enjoy having memorabilia of outings with my family and just like memories of with my son and stuff, if I could do that, just put videos together of my life and things that could be relatable to people and make an income from it, why the heck would you not try? So that was my point of like, it's hard as a small YouTube to be like up and coming, because I feel like a lot of times if somebody clicks on a smaller YouTuber's channel, they see that they only have 2,000 subscribers. They're not gonna take the time to watch their videos or even subscribe to them and support them, because it may come off as they only have so many subscribers because their content isn't as interesting or as entertaining, when really they're just new and it's not as easy to get into, because there is a lot of us. There's a lot of us small YouTubers that are trying to be up and coming. It's also hard when you are, for me, say I said you again, for me, a lot of, and I mean probably almost every single one that I watch of mommy YouTubers are stay-at-home moms. Me, I work full-time and I work the worst hours to give me any time to really have consistent content. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you're gonna find time to sit and do editing here and there. So even if you can't do it every day because kids are tough, you're gonna have a lot more time. So for me, it's frustrating too, like when comments are made like that, or comments of just like, it's silly that I'm doing this kind of thing and expecting to make money from it. When for me, it's always been a desire of mine. Ever since I lost my first child, I wanted to be a mom. I knew as soon as I found out I was pregnant with that child that being a mom was what I wanted to do and what I was meant to do. And then fast forward 2.5 years later, when I actually had my son, it couldn't have been more validation that this is what I love to do, this is what I've wanted to do, and this is all I want to do. And I don't want to make it sound like selfish. I honestly, it's not that I would want my husband to work anymore. I still want to make an income, which is why I'm trying on YouTube. And I don't want to sound desperate. I'm not saying any of this for anybody watching to feel sorry or to think that I'm asking for pity. This is just the reality of it. It's 2018, it's the 21st century. You have an opportunity to make an income. So why not try? I have to also add that it's not like it's just an easy thing on my end as well. For instance, I made sure to buy different equipment to make my content better. The first thing I purchased when I was trying to build more of a viewing, or an audience I should say, was softbox lights. I had an old Canon PowerShot that in any type of lighting was just terrible. So I got these softbox lights. This was before I even got pregnant, so that it helped me out a little bit. So that was, I mean, they're not cheap, and I wasn't gonna get something that's like $20. That's why you don't run around with a shirt on your face. Come here. What did you do? You're running around with a shirt on your face and you ran into the table. It's okay, look at your crazy bedhead. Look at your crazy bedhead. You okay? Who's that? Who's that? Is that Mary? Oh, don't be sensitive pants now. Exhibit A. A video that should only be like 8 to 10 minutes long is going to be twice as long before it's edited because there's so much stuff going on. So time is put into it. So anyway, like I was saying though, the softbox lights was the first thing that I purchased. Wasn't cheap. Honestly, did help my content. Second thing I purchased was a MacBook computer, which I had just, from everything that I was seeing, had heard that iMovie was the best free editing software you could have. And of course it's free with the extra payment of how expensive a MacBook computer is. But I got it, and guess what? First of all, it's so user-friendly. So is Windows Movie Maker, but the iMovie software is just, it's very user-friendly, and there's a lot of different options to make your videos appealing and just put a good video together. So that was another thing I purchased. Then the latest thing I purchased was what I'm recording on right now, the Canon G7X for better quality videos. So YouTube is something where you have to spend money to make money. Like if I could, I would love to have a drone, and I would love to, I would love to have everything that I need to make my videos most appealing. However, you also have to be content with being raw and being yourself and being open. Anybody watching this And if you watch other YouTubers, you know you wouldn't watch them as often if they weren't totally open with their life and letting you in on everything. That's why you watch. You watch because you're interested in knowing more about them or about a situation that they talked about, or just you're drawn to their content and you watch. But people like to watch people be relatable. So to be relatable, you have to be real, because people obviously go through real life things on a day-to-day basis. So you can't hold back. So that's another thing that people might think is so easy to do, just sit and talk about yourself. But there's some things where it's honestly hard to be open about. Number one, just because some things might be a little uncomfortable to talk about, number one. And number two, I have to say for me, it's honestly still bothersome to me in the back of my mind, but I really try not to let it get to me. When you, not you, I'm sorry. I know there's people that watch my videos that don't know me personally at all. Hi, hello, welcome, thank you for watching. There's people in my family, my friends, and coworkers that I know watch. Hi, hello, how are you? But then I know that there are people who were a part of my life in the past that are no longer a part of my life for good reason, for controversial reasons, that watch my content, that I know would bask in seeing me talk about anything negative going on in my life or any hardships that I have to go through. And I've had to kind of get over that, because I didn't want to give those people the satisfaction of seeing me struggle or seeing me go through a hardship and, you know, be like, haha, you know, good, you deserve it. Or just feel like they were doing better than me because I was going through whatever it was. And even saying it out loud to myself right now sounds really ridiculous and stupid, because if they're no longer a part of my life, why should I care? But I have to say a part of me probably cared, because what's put on the internet from a lot of these families, people that I watch, are seemingly perfect. Every now and again do you get that, like, you know, I'm gonna use the word clickbait, but I know it's not clickbait. Like, it's that clickbait video that has the strong title of something serious has been going down, and there's, you know, something serious going on in our lives or whatever. And, you know, it's every now and again. For my channel and for my desire to be on YouTube, I wanted to be real and raw all the time, which I have to say there's a lot of things that go on that I don't talk about and I would actually like to talk about, but I just don't really know how to approach it. And I also am a little leery because of people in my life, not even the people that aren't in my life, but people that are in my life seeing it. I don't know, it just makes me a little leery to talk about things like that. But anyway, my point is that I watched YouTube to find people who could relate to situations that I went through. That's the only reason I ever first started watching, was because I was looking up videos of people talking about things that they were going through that was similar to what I was going through, so that I felt less alone. And watching these people talk about them going through the same thing did that for me. And that's why I wanted to make videos. So I have chosen to be really raw. You know, every vlog of mine probably has at least one temper tantrum that my son is throwing. Meanwhile, all the other people that I watch, their kids are seemingly perfect all the time, because they don't record those things and they cut those things out. And I understand how they want to make it more appealing, and maybe that's why they get more subscribers. I don't know. But I kind of went like way off topic of like what this video is even about, and I'm so sorry, but I do think it was important to mention those things, because a part of why I choose to be so raw and real and honest is because I am trying to be relatable. And I feel like as a small YouTuber, you have to be relatable. You have to catch people's attention by going through similar situations as the average viewer. And for me, the average, you know, mom or full-time working mom, or even if you're a stay-at-home mom, whatever. But all in all, it's hard to be a small YouTuber, because it's like we have to work 10 times as hard as the already big YouTubers, because it doesn't matter what their content looks like anymore. It doesn't matter what music they put behind different scenes of their videos. It doesn't matter what they do in that day. All that matters is that they're recording what they're doing, and it doesn't have to look visually appealing anymore because they already had the audience. So it's harder to be a smaller YouTuber and have to make sure that everything is appealing and, you know, aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and there's a lot that goes into it. So I just wanted to put that out there to let it be known that yes, like for me, and I'm sure for most small YouTubers, it's fun. I find so much joy in sitting here and talking to a camera. Sounds weird, but I'm a tad introverted, so this honestly helps me get my crap out. but I also love to sit and edit, and I love to finish a video and then watch it through and like be proud of it and have other people be proud of it and other people be interested in watching it. Like, for me, it's fun. So if I could make it into something where it's a reliable income, a reliable source of income to me and my family, why am I not gonna go for it? So I have to admit, I do feel a little attacked when I see some comments talking about, you know, why, you know, you could go to school and get a real career and stuff like that. And I'm not even gonna get into that because that's like a whole other topic. This is strictly about being a small YouTuber. The fact of the matter is, it is possible. It is possible to make a reliable source of income through YouTube, and it's something I enjoy, so why am I not gonna try? All of you who go to school for the career of your choice and are working in that field or even close to working in that field and you enjoy doing it and you know it's something you want to do, that's why you're going to school to do it. You can say to yourself, well, why am I not gonna pay for schooling to do such and such a job when I love to do it? Well, it's the same thing for me and a lot of small YouTubers. I find joy in doing this. That's really all I have to say about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you'd like to see more from me and my family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Even if you're not a YouTuber yourself, if you'd just like to see more, give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope you're all having a great day, night, afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye.